So you're going to see how to do Facebook campaigns for supplement ads. So if you are running any sort of health supplement products on Facebook, such as fat loss, weight loss, any sort of natural products or health supplement in order to promote on Facebook, if you're running something like that, this uh, this video is going to help you. And if you're running any sort of e-commerce product or Shopify product, this video will also help. You can see the general structure, how the campaigns are laid. If you understand the basic structure, it will help sell your e-commerce and Shopify products as well. In case if you are having a local businesses, also follow the structure is more or less the same. The offers can be different, the strategies can be different, but more or less the structure is same. In this video, I'll show you a campaign, how to make a campaign, and end of the video, I'll tell you some importance of Facebook ads and some things that you can do, some good practices, and what are some of the what you should not do these practices. So let's get started. Some general terms like campaign, ad sets, ads, images. These are some of the terminology you might be hearing. Pixels, lookalike, custom audiences. So basically, a campaign is the top folder where we select what sort of objectives that we have. We might have a traffic campaign, conversion campaign, video campaigns, and lead ads. So this is going to be the main objective why you are running the campaign. Inside the campaign, you have ad sets. Ad sets uh, can be defined as like what sort of audiences or what sort of groups or what sort of people are you targeting. So it's basically the target. And if you're having muscle supplements, your targeting could be somebody who likes supplements. So that could be people who like, let's say, bodybuilding.com, or people who like the protein works, that company. So this could be your targeting, and targeting can be male, female, or both the genders, or it can also be people from certain age groups. This can be targeting. So we can play a lot with targeting. Inside the ad set, there can be ads, ad copy, or images. So that is basically where you put the images or you put your headlines and body copy. Facebook pixel, custom audience, lookalike are slightly advanced, and we will not be showing you those in this campaign. It's just because I don't want the video to be lengthy. We'll cover in the future video. So let's get started. Basically, your campaign will be like this. So it can be extremely complicated, it can be extremely simple, but this is going to be the actual structure. So you have a funnel, ideally a funnel, or you have a Shopify website, or any other any other website or a product page, and where you send your Facebook traffic or any other traffic over here, Facebook. And then ideally the customer visit this product page or funnel, and then they buy the product, they go to thank you page or order receive page. And most people might not end up buying, and they will leave the page. And in our retargeting campaign, we're going to put our ad in front of them with our retargeting campaign, and there can be several ads. So this is going to be the actual structure. Simultaneously, we are going to run traffic ads and retargeting ads, and that is it. And regarding the structure of the campaign is going to be like this. Now, it might be slightly advanced, but for health supplement niche, if you're doing testing properly in Facebook, this is how it's going to be. So we have you're going to have a campaign which can be conversion ads or traffic ads, anything. And at the same time, you're going to be running a retargeting campaign or the next day. Inside the campaign, we will have different ad sets or targeting. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inside the ad set, you're going to have ad angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inside and each ad angle will have 4 images. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will have a campaign. Inside the campaign, there will be ad set. Inside the ad set, there will be ads. But because we will have 5 ad angles, on an ideal world, if we have the budget to test, we'll have 5 ad angles, and each ad angle will have 4 images. So it's going to be ad set or targeting 1 will have angle 1 and will have 4 images. Ad set 1 will have ad angle 2 will have 4 images. Ad set 1 or targeting 1 will have ad angle 3 and will have 4 images. So ad set 1, ad angle 4, 4 images, and then ad set 5, ad set 1, ad angle 5 will have 4 images. And basically then we come to ad set 2, and the whole process continues. And for testing, we will have 30 ad sets or targeting. And now this is the perfect way of doing Facebook ads. Now, because of the budget, we might not be able to do everything in 1 month. In that way, we have to break it into 3 months, 2 months, or whatever the budget allows. And yeah, from here, we're going to find a couple of winning ad sets. We're going to find a couple of winning targeting, couple of winning ad angles, couple of winning images, and that we are putting it in another ad set and trying to scale. That is it. And whoever are not buying, we are going to get to those potential customer with retargeting ads, but basically it's slightly less complicated than this. Once you get the hang, this is not complicated at all. And if you want, you can use service software like Quaya to make your life easy. I normally use that, but in order to show you, I'll show you over how I'm doing it over here. Before setting up the campaign, just for the reference, let us show you the ad sets or targeting. Over here, we are going to promote a fat loss product. So for fat loss product, so here are the targeting or audiences. For supplement product, I normally start with 30 targeting, and then I try to find the winning ones, and it can go up to 150 targetings, and then this process kind of continues as you start testing audiences or ad sets. You're going to find some winning ones, and then you're going to try to scale that, and then you're going to find some more winning ones. You're going to scale that. This whole thing is like a 360. It keeps on happening. In order to how to find the targeting, I'm going to show you. Otherwise, the video is going to get really long. So you can either find targeting in audience insights, or you can find targeting in Facebook straight away, which I'm going to show you. And there are ad copies. So before doing any campaign, we at least should put the entire structure of the campaign on Google Docs, or in a place where you can write it separate. Facebook is not the place where we write the ads. Facebook is the place where we just copy and paste the ads. That's how the professionals are doing it, because for Facebook ads, 95% of the work is going to be done outside of Facebook. 5% you're going to go and put everything in Facebook and see if the ads are approved, and then bam, start ads after 2 hours, as long as Facebook approves the ad. So we will come up with minimum of 5 ad angles, 3 to 5 ad angles, depends on your creativity or your research. And For me, I go for normally 8 to 10 ad angles, because when if anything gets disapproved, I'm ready either to go with the next ad angle, or I'm going to uh, try to fix that. So you can come up with 3 to 5 ad angles. In a later video, I'm going to show you how to do the ad angles, but we are going to go over here slightly anyway. And then we are going to do 4 images in the beginning, but you can have backup images, how many images you want. You can at least begin with 4 or 6, but for in this campaign I'm going to show you 4. So here are the images, very simple images, better with people with human or your product product image, sexy man and a woman, or because this is a supplement and fat loss product, so I've used this guy. And in the below I've used these 2 images as well. Please be careful if you're doing any Facebook ads, because this might get disapproved, but I'm willing to take the chance and improve upon it. I've done it many times to understand whether something will get approved or disapproved, or and then what to do after that. But in your case you can be slightly more cautious. Now let's build the campaign. This is going to be your dashboard, and then you create the campaign levels, ad set level, and ads. And we are going with the simplest version. Create. So when we go to create, you will have, this is the, see, we were speaking about, there is a campaign level, and then there is ad set level, and then there is ad level, and we are going to build everything. And campaign level will have objective of the campaign. And so you have brand awareness, reach, and traffic, engagement, conversion, catalog, store traffic, which is not available because of coronavirus at the moment. So what each ad objective is, I'm not going to go through this video, because to be mindful of the time. But normally I'm using traffic ads, conversion ads, and then post engagement, video views. And if I'm going for retargeting, I could be using reach. I think reach or brand awareness is having the most number of, they show the most number of people. But in traffic ads, inside traffic ads, you can also go for conversion ads. But conversion ads, when we are doing Facebook, is specifically optimizing for conversion. And in this case example, we are going to go with a traffic ad. Because we are doing a traffic ad, the naming is going to be somewhere along the naming, we are going to write traffic. And if this is your first campaign, you can put number 1 dot. This is just for good naming references. Let's call it traffic, and that's it. Continue. So now the ad set. Now we are getting inside the ad set or targeting. So because this is going to be a website, all we are going to be sending traffic to a funnel, website, product page. So we tick over here website. We can send it to app, send it to messenger, we can send it to WhatsApp, we can do a lot. In this case, we are not going to go for dynamic creative, because although this is a good feature, in our case we are going to be testing individually. We are not going to be creating an offer over here. Now we'll come to audience. Under the audience section, you have create new audience, as you save audience. If you have saved the audience in the past, you can use that audience. Otherwise, you can use you can create an audience, or you can do a bit of more fancy things with this as well, but which we are not going to do at this moment. A country of traffic is going to be your country. This is going to be our funnel, and we are promoting a fat loss product here. Right, United Kingdom. You can include more countries. You can exclude something from here as well. So in our case, we just including entire United Kingdom, or maybe Ireland as well. The age is going to be, so our ideal age is going to be anyone who wants to lose weight, lose fat or lose weight. And normally these people could be within 30 years to 45 years. Whatever is your perfect age, you're going to add plus to that, and you're going to add plus to both the side, on the higher end and on the lower end. So if your audience, perfect audience is 20, if your perfect audience is 30 years old, we are going to put 25. And if they are 45 years old, on the higher end, we are going to put 50, because Facebook will gender is going to be, in the beginning we can be more slightly broader because we don't have any data. So if you're running a few if you're running a few ad sets, you will understand what is your data saying, and uh, what we think might not be the same thing as what the market is showing. So we have to be we only go with what the data is showing. Just because it's a fat loss product and I'm assuming it could be a guy's favorite product, or it could be only for women, unless the market gives me feedback, I'm not going to consider. I have to be open, because otherwise it's not the right way to do. Well, with I know what this product is going to be, who this product is going to be for. But at least in the beginning, unless you have much data about your product, it's good to be open minded. Now, detailed targeting over here, I'm going to put bodybuilding.com, because my first targeting is going to be over here. Ad set is going to be bodybuilding.com. In your case, so I'm going to do bodybuilding.com, and I'm going to have 5 ad angles and 4 images. That's how I'm creating the campaign here. But if you want to do more targeting over here, you can feel free to do it, because there is plus and minus here as well. If you're putting more targeting here, like if you're putting bodybuilding.com extreme weight loss, let's say the protein works, and let's say some other supplement company, if conversion starts coming, you wouldn't know where actual conversion came from. It could be any of the 4 companies that you targeted, or it could be 2 of the companies, but we don't know. So I'm going with slightly broader audience over here. I'm not doing specific extra narrow targeting, because Facebook will do that for me. Because if you're targeting 45 million people, what Facebook is going to do is going to show that ad to 1/10 of it, and then 1/10 of it. So if you're showing it to 1,000, if you're targeting 1,000 people, it will slice the number by 10, and then it will slice the number by 10. Now, once it slices the number by 10, so from 1,000 people it will become 100 people, and from 100 people it will become 10 people. It will first show that ad to 10 people and see how those 10 people are reacting, and then it will start showing that ad to other people. So in the beginning, I like to go broader, just because of that. People start putting extra laser targeted, and they make their targeting extra specific. That is not the way to go for Facebook, because Facebook has its own algorithm in place. We can tell Facebook where to look for our people. End of the day, Facebook algorithm is going to look for the people for us. We almost have no control over it, because it knows where its people are, and that's how it is going to start learning itself. So if you're not going for a lot of people, you are not giving Facebook its full potential for the campaign to start buzzing. So I'll do bodybuilding.com. So interest, But if you want, you can add more interest. You can go on suggestion. Once you put bodybuilding.com, and if you put suggestion, there will be so many coming up over here, so many. And if you put strength training, there will be more coming up over here, so you will not run out of audience anyway. Now you might have narrow your audience, which is going to be, let's say, vegan. You want to narrow vegan people. So if you don't want vegan people to buy your supplements, you can take them out. And now if you choose, so what we have chosen is exclude people. But if you choose or narrow, and then if you say bodybuilding.com, people, so your ads will be shown to people who love bodybuilding.com, and they should also like, let's say, muscle and fitness. So the number of people are decreasing, because your ads will be shown to people, those who love bodybuilding.com, and those who are employers. Okay, I've put a mistake. I've done a mistake. And they should also like muscle and fitness. So that's 730,000. So this is become more targeted. And if you want to further exclude them, more people, it can be vegan.com. And in another video, I'm going to show you how to come up with the targeting from here. It's very simple, and it is quite effective as well. And then bodybuilding, muscle fitness, and if you want to put further, and this is just now the people will become more or less now. I mean, the audience is getting smaller, but from 730 you have come to 220. Now Facebook knows that these are the people who have a shopping habit. They are doing a lot of online shopping, so Facebook are going to show your products to them. But now in this case, your traffic might be more expensive, but only testing will show. So this is how this targeting is done. You can save this audience if you want. You can write the name of the audience over here, bodybuilding, muscle. You can write the name of the audience in such a way so that you, by looking at it, you know that this is the audience. So in my case, it's going to be only one, bodybuilding.com. I don't want to expand. If you want it to expand, after Facebook shows all the audience, let's say 1.1 million audience, after they have shown this, Facebook is going to go beyond bodybuilding.com to look for more audience. But because we have 30 audiences already, we are not going to let Facebook choose the audience for us. Automatic or manual. Automatic placement is Facebook is going to show your ad to everywhere, which is Instagram, Audience Network, Messenger, and Facebook, of course. But if you want to show your ad to different platforms, it's better to individually test it, because you can have after you complete this campaign, you can have a duplicate of after you complete this ad set, you can have a duplicate of this ad set, and then only target Instagram, because then if conversions are coming, you will know from where the conversions are coming, if it's coming from Facebook or Instagram. If you put, let's say if you put 2 over here or 4 over here and conversion starts coming, you wouldn't know exactly from which platform the conversions are coming, and that is quite frustrating. So if you want Instagram, have a separate account, separate ad set for Instagram. And Facebook newsfeed, mostly that's what I use, Facebook newsfeed. For retargeting, I can be fancy, but newsfeed can do most of the job anyway. I'm gonna deselect everything. So it's only Facebook, and it's only Facebook newsfeed. And then device is gonna be all device in the beginning, because I'm gonna see now most conversions will come from mobile, but just for the sake of getting the data, we'll see all devices. Connect to Wi-Fi or not. If you put yes, Facebook will show your campaign or show your ads to people only when they're connected to Wi-Fi. Suppose they're in a coffee shop, and if they don't have Wi-Fi, they're not going to see your campaign ads. They will see at home or anywhere where there is Wi-Fi. Now, you have to keep in mind that most people will not buy your product in coffee shop. So this is something that you can test and see what happens. Most conversion you might see is coming after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. But let's keep that open, because you want to see. But I put over here yes, but you can see what the data is showing. I only want to show the campaign to people when they are connected to Wi-Fi. That's it. Budget and schedule. Define how much you would like to spend and how you would like your ads to appear. So optimizing for ad delivery. Over here there are options, like the top one is landing page view. Facebook will optimize, or they will deliver your ads to people who are more likely to click on the link and then visit your website. And the second one is Facebook will deliver the ad to people who are most likely to click on your ads. Then there is impression. Facebook will just keep on showing your ads, putting it's like one impression is, it's if we load this is one impression, and then again you keep loading. So Facebook will keep on doing this every single time. I mean, to more and more people, it will keep on showing the impressions. And daily unique reach. Over here the Facebook will deliver your ads to people once a day, up to once a day. And they run my ad starting today, means starting right now, or you can, the top one is starting right now, and the bottom option is you can start it from a particular time until a particular time, like for today until the next week, or tomorrow until the next week, or 2 days, or for the next month. You can have a time period. And here Facebook will charge for impression or link clicks. Here you have to go with, you can test this one. For now, let's go for impression. This is you cannot edit it by ad scheduling. You cannot run ads all the time. That is, day partitions you can't do yet. Delivery type is standard, which is also cannot be changed. So one thing on top is I've named the ad is like it's a bodybuilding targeting. So on the top I'll be writing the who I'm targeting, that is the ad set, and then I'm gonna, let's name it as the angle of the ad and the name of the image. So let's go to the next one, and I'll show you how to name the put the name in the best way possible. So we are done over here. We can go to the next section. We'll come to the name in a second, but it's gonna be from bodybuilding. Gonna be from the bodybuilding ad. We're gonna take the name. Right. So, identity is gonna be your Facebook page, or can be your Instagram page if you're going for Instagram ad. So create ad. So now we are in the putting the our creatives now. So that's we can either use existing post which you have it in your Facebook business page, or you can use mockup. Okay, we're gonna show mockup later on. So let's just create ad over here for the time being. So carousel ads, single image and collection. So we'll go for single image or video. Um, so in your collection of ad, you could be having single images or video as well. Video converts well as well, but it's still up to you, your product, and we have to test and see. So let's add image. Add image. Now I will be going with, before anything, let me go with number. First we are going with number one. Yep. Number one is going to be this one. Number one. So the name of the image is number one, future of fat loss, men and women. So we have to keep that in mind, because we will put this in our naming convention. Right. Primary text, we're gonna, so this is gonna be your ad angle. Let's go with this one. So in your case, we will have to write ads for you. You have to come up with 3 to 5 ad angles, and then we will go for testing. So now you know why it is always useful to prepare ads in the beginning. So this is our landing page. Ideally, this should be a tracking link. We should have a third-party tracking software every single time, because we want to see which page is converting more. Number one, what is the conversion of our funnel? That way, we need to know how to improve it in the future. Well, if you are spending money on Facebook, we have to know how to increase this conversion, how to increase the conversion, or how to increase the profit. Headline of this ad is strongest legal fat burner in the UK. So is this the strongest fat burner in the UK? Question mark. And that's it. No description. Here, is this the strongest fat burner in the UK? In desktop is gonna look like this, and on mobile is gonna look like this. Call to action button is gonna be learn more, buy now, any of the two, because the other ones is not applying at the moment. You can have no button if you want, and then it's gonna look like this. For now, we'll go learn more. For Facebook pixel, the thing which we didn't talk about, because it could be a little bit advanced, but if you're doing Facebook ads, we have to make sure our pixels are placed in, we have to make sure our pixel tracking links, Google Analytics, everything is set up correctly, and we have to test that everything is performing correctly, and we have to make sure everything is performing correctly and working properly. Right, this is how the name is going to be. So in number one, it's going to be, we're going to write the targeting. On the second level, at set level or the ad level is going to be strongest fat burner in the UK, because that's the name of our angle. We're going with strongest fat burner in the UK, and the image is future of fat loss, men and women. That's the image. We're going to write here the same. Bodybuilding, strongest fat burner in the UK, future of fat loss. And now our reach is, this is our reach. So it's going to be 270K. So there you go. This is the perfect way of naming the ad. If you want to write, you can write here traffic. It's if you want to add another level, just to, the more you write, the more you can separate, the more it is easier. It's going to be easier. So now that is up to you how you want to do it. So everything is right. Let's what's gonna be, everything is set. Let's assume that the pixel is also set, and then review and confirm. So the ad is gonna get this ad is gonna get reviewed and then ready, and this is gonna be green, but I'm gonna be pausing it because number one, it's a demo account, and number two, but this is how I'm doing it in my other campaigns anyway, and number two, we will have to copy the ads now. So we are pausing the campaign on all level. So that is campaign level, ad set level, and ads level. So that's it. After we have done the first ad, we will wait for the ads to be approved, and by that time we will also start making the other ads. So let's come back to this, that is over here. So we were doing cold traffic campaign, ad set 1, we are at bodybuilding.com or your ad set, whatever you're targeting, and then we are at ads 1, you remember, strongest fat burner in the UK, and then we have under that we have the future of fat loss image, men and women. So we have to make another 3 ad images. So how we are going to do is, I hope you are getting it. So it's going to be you have the ad set or targeting, which was bodybuilding.com, or in your case whatever you have, and then we have ads angle, which was the, is this the strongest fat burner, and under that we had the future of fat loss, men and women. And now we are going to duplicate this and then upload 3 more images, because that is under this strongest fat burner in the UK, that ad angle. So let's go to Facebook again, traffic, come to the ads, and we will duplicate. Let's do duplicate. For the first time, let's do it number 1, because you have to get used to this one, and it can be a little bit confusing. So there is our bodybuilding, there is our campaign on top, and then we have the ad set, and now we are in the ads. So let's go for it. So this is what, if you come over here, you're going to see copy. That means this is the copy of the one which we are copying, the previous one. So let's leave this copy until this, because by any chance, if you have saved the wrong way, you know this is a copy. We're going to delete this copy later on. So over here, what we need to change is, we're going to keep everything same, but we're going to change the image. So everything else is going to stay the same, which is bodybuilding.com. Is this the strongest fat burner and future of fat loss? Whereas we are going to change only the image. So let's watch the next image. So ingredients, number 2 is ingredients. So let's keep that in our mind. Yeah. So number 2 is, we'll leave the copy for now because we don't want to get confused. Any if Just to avoid any mistakes or confusion. Once you do it a few times, you're gonna get skillful at this, and is gonna you will know what you are doing then. So ingredients, INDG, and copy, right? So that will be in the copy. So in the image section, change image, and then we are looking for number 2. That's it. Done. That is done. Everything else stays the same. We are just changing the copy, just changing the image. So publish. Done. Now we are going to go and see. We'll come here. This is the ad set. Ad set. Everything else is the same. But on the ad level, we've just changed the copy. And if you want to double check, just go below. Is going to be the future main and woman, that thing. Now we will, 1 second, copy. Let's keep the copy yet until you can remove it now, because you have done it anyway, and then again publish it again. Every single time you make a change, we need to publish it. And now I will try to go a bit faster until some time. So you can duplicate any. So we are going with number 3 ad angle now, which is number 3. You put the name of your ad. And this is number 3. Everything stays the same, unless you want to change start. You could put here shop now, but if it doesn't add now, if you want, you can start changing the call to action button over here, and if you want to optimize that way. But then you have to keep in your mind, we are going with the data only. So yes, let's keep it like this. Okay, for the timing, let's not do this. I don't want to add another level of confusion here. So learn more, and that is claim, copy. Let's just keep it like that. Publish. I'll show you another way where you can duplicate the ad again. So this has been published. So we are at the, let's say we are at the campaign level. Ad set, and then if you so you can copy from here as well, duplicate, keep original in the original campaign, and duplicate. You could have done it with any of the ads, because you're going to change it right now anyway. And we'll put the number 4 ad, which is claim with kids. So that's going to be Number 4 copy is gonna be claim with kids. And that's copy 2, which will take care of it in a second. Okay, we didn't change the image. Claim with kids, we didn't change the image, but we'll change it now. Claim with kids, number 4. Publish it again. Let it publish. Close it. And then let's come to the campaign again. I'm showing you because it will make sense to you and not to avoid any confusion. So campaign, and then we go to the ad set. So in the ad set level is going to be the name of your targeting, the name of your ad angle, and we don't need the future of fat loss because it's going to be in the ad set level. It's going to be in the ad level. So we can just cut this. Although you could write the audience here, 270k, 70k for reference. It'll make your life easier. So, and then publish, and then let's go to the ad angle, so ad level. So okay, let's go from the other side. So here we are. So now here we're gonna change the name. So 1 2 3 4, and then you see number 1, future of fat loss, men and women. Number 2, image and ingredients. Number 3, claimants and 3 images copy. Number 4 is claimants with kids. So we have to change to edit some of the names. So we select wherever we have to edit, we have to select it, but I'll show for all of them. You come to edit, come here, put name, and so now you can change it. It's gonna be so easy. If you need to make any other changes, you can change it here as well. See, this all the ad angles is having the same copies. Everything is the same except images. URL same, headline is the same, description, everything same, and then you just publish. So let's go back again. So this what happened. Campaign, ad set or targeting, one ad angle is done, and then we got 4 ads. And now what can we do? If we duplicate this ad angle for number 2 and then change the name of the what do you call that, change the ad copy, then it's going to be everything else is going to be the same except the ad copy. And that's what we are going to do, because we have to change the ad copy or the ad angle, and other than that everything else can stay the same. It's going to have the same targeting or audience, is going to have the same image. We just need the ad angle change. So let's do that. So for that we deselect everything. Let's go from the campaign again, traffic. So we simply need to make changes to the ad angle, and to do that we can go copy this and then duplicate original campaign, everything is ticked here, duplicate, and then you'll just make a copy of that. See, is just the same exact copy, only it's got a name copy. So in that case, we are going to change the name of the copy. We're going to change the add angle. So let's leave the copy here as it is, just not to confuse. Double check everything is okay. We'll change the budget later on. So is the same picture. Now the name of the, let's go with testimonial ad. Testimonial ad. We're gonna make the ad pretty anyway. We don't need the headline. URL. Everything else stays the same except the ad copy. So, and the ad copy is going to be number 2 testimonial ad. Number 2 testimonial. And that's it. Publish. So what we have done it, we published it and it went down, and then you go do the next one. Number 3 testimonial. Everything looks okay, and you put the, so there you go. We can make it look pretty. We'll do it later on. Then write testimonial, and that's gonna be here. So we can write this. We can write the testimonial. Just write it on a blank, and that's it. Change the testimonial, done. Publish. So top will go on the bottom. Once it's done, it'll go back on the bottom, and then another. We have to do the green ones here. And then to write here testimonial. Testimonial, that is done. So this is also done, and number 1 is left. So all we are changing is the add angle, and that is it. Everything else still stays the same. Testimonial and copy. And that is it. We just have to name the name of the ad set, which is also going to be testimonial, and then we are done. We are done with this. We can leave the copy, we don't need it. We have to publish this ad. We didn't publish the ad set that is left, but we will go and publish. If you can even if you leave it over here, if you have not published something, it will say review and publish, and then you can simply publish that one ad set is left. So one ad is left that has to be published. If you say publish, and then it's going to publish in the next few seconds. And then what we do is we go inside this ad angle, this ad angle, and see what's happening with the ad set. Is it looking Did we make any mistake? Is it looking good? And what are the ads here? One, two, three, four. All our ads are looking good. The angle is testimonial angle, and it's the bodybuilding is the audience. And here we got targeting as audience as bodybuilding ad set, and then we have one ad angle, and then we have two ad angle. Under the ad angles we have different images. So this is how we do it. And now we do 3, 4, 5. Let's say we have done the 5 ad angles. Let's simply say we have done the 5 ad angles. Or let's say now we are going to do another targeting or audience. So how we are going to do it? Let's have a look. Now what we are planning to do is, let's imagine whatever ad angles we wanted to do, we have accomplished that. That means we have got the ad set, the ad angles, and the images. And let's say we are going to another ad set or audience. What are you going to do? It's pretty simple. What you're going to do is, let's not do both at the same time unless you know what to do. Let's just go with one at a time. So it's going to be bodybuilding, strongest fat burner in the UK, and it's going to have 4 ads there. So let's duplicate that. Duplicate original campaign, one ad, show 1 copies of each, everything, and then go for it. And what's going to be your second ad? Targeting. So we need to write down. So in our case, let's take targeting as, let's say for example, Weight Watchers. So you can go for any other targeting or whatever you have in your targeting list, but we are going for Weight Watchers. Change the name of the thing. So for here, us is number 2, or whatever you have it in your case. Number 2 is Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers, and we will make it look good. Yeah, then copy it, paste it, because we'll need to take this reference every time. So this copy, we'll leave it like this. We'll change the targeting from here. From bodybuilding is going to be Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers, and that is a big audience. That's a big audience. It's 1.7 million. So at highest you can go for 2 million, because if we go more than that, the budget will be a problem. Otherwise, we need to have a lot of money for that. So Weight Watchers, copy. It's 1.7 million. 1.7 M. So now you know what's going on with the naming. 1.7 million, that this is done. So this is number 2, and now we will publish it. We'll enter the ads now. We have done the ad set, publishing. Now we'll go into the ads. Let's go to the ads. Ads are very simple. All we need to do, all the different ads are here anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to, from number 1, just need to write Weight Watchers, and that is it. Weight Watchers. For the third one is Weight Watchers. Number 4 going to be Weight Watchers, and publish. If you close it and go and publish everything at the same time, you could do it like close it, publish draft item. So whatever was there in the draft, you're going to publish it, all of them. Review, publish. Now the ads have been published. Now let's look at the new ad set. So let's get inside this campaign. And our new ad set or targeting is Weight Watchers. So we are targeting the people in Weight Watchers, and we have started with the strongest. Is this the strongest fat burner? So if we expand it, you are going to see uh, number two is the targeting. Number one is the angle, and the Weight Watchers have 1.7 million. So if we go inside, we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4 at 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should be Weight Watchers, not bodybuilding.com. So we are gonna change the name to Weight Watchers. So create, and then edit name. This will be no, this will be Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers. Number two will change to Weight Watchers. There we go. Two Weight Watchers. Number one is the strong fat burner, is the ad angle, and these are the ad images. There we go. Publish. That's it. Done. So the video is getting really long. So this is the way we. Let's go back and let's see. So here is our traffic, and then if we go inside, we're gonna see body two access from bodybuilding what we targeted, and for one of them we put at angle as strongest fat burner, the other one is testimonial, and under this we have 8 ads if we combine both. Anyway, let's go. We have 8 different ads, and then we have another targeting, that is Weight Watchers, and for them we have another 4 ads. I will understand if the video got a bit confusing, because it can be it's sometimes confusing to even make it. So with enough number of times you will get the hang of it. So we have one targeting or audience. We have 5 ad angles, and we have 4 ad images for each angle. So we did bodybuilding as ad set 1, and then ad angle was strongest fat burner and testimonial, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ad images. And from after bodybuilding.com we did I think Weight Watchers. For that we did only one ad angle, what that was strongest fat burner, and we can build it from here. You can get advanced from here. Let's talk a bit about budget. And please remember, we are keeping all the ads as paused. Everything is going to be paused, because we'll keep them paused. We're going to let them at once, and anything goes wrong, if you get ads rejected, that's completely normal. In another video I'm going to show you how to get rid of what to do when how you're going to keep your accounts clean when you get ads rejected. Now let's go to the ad section, and the ad section for that campaign is going to be 12 ads, and then we're going to put everything for £5 or $5 or £10 or $10, and then we are going to run it for 4 days without touching it. After 4 days we're going to come and see what has happened. We're going to look at the KPI, if we can afford it. Anything that is within our affordable range, we are going to try to scale it, and anything that is pretty expensive, we'll just get rid of it. That's it, done. Very, very easily, that's done. So for the time being, what we are going to do, we are going to change the ad budget. So that we have to do it for, I think, the ad set level. So we have ad budget, we will put them on $5 or £5. Ideally it can be £10, but if the budget is an issue, then we can go with £5. at least for 4 days, and then we see. Ideally, it should be higher than that for the testing budget, but this is what's going on at the moment. If we go to the ad section, that will show a budget of, so 12 into 5 is going to be 60 pounds per day. So today is going to be 60, tomorrow 60, third day 60, fourth day it's going to be 60. So that's coming $240. And we can find some good data from here. There is a lot of variations over here. So that is good to get started. I hope you got how I've tried to explain over here. If it is confusing, you can try watching the video again, and you can try with watching some other videos as well. I'm going to put some videos on YouTube to help the supplement companies. And now let's talk about a few other things. Now, I help businesses with Facebook ads. If you want me to run your campaign, or if you want me to make funnels for you, I'm more than happy to do it. Please click on the link below and follow step 1 and 2, and you can book an appointment, and you have a small survey to fill up. If you're serious, then let's get talking, and hopefully I can help you with something, or at least I can give you some feedbacks on your campaigns. And if you want me to write your ads, or if you need any help, just feel free to let me know. Book a call and let's get talking. Because the video got too long, I am not able to show you the few other things, like what are some good practices, but which I'm going to show you in another video. Thank you.